Good morning, everybody. Let's see. I think that's good. Okay. So we are about to back out of the driveway, and there's a freaking garbage truck. So hopefully he's out my way by the time I get out of here. Good morning. Okay, no, he's gonna be right behind me now. Damn it. Damn it. Oh. Come on, dude. Okay. I guess I'll talk while he's loading up all this. Loading up all our nasty ass garbage. Okay. Oh, you better not come down. For some reason, every time... Alright, when the weather changes, my suction cup thingy, which you guys are being held by, it starts to starts to get loose. And then it falls off, so hopefully that doesn't happen. I forgot my sunglasses today. So I'm gonna be squinting. I'll put this thing on. Alright. So, today's video. Nobody's perfect. Oh, Tanya joined us. You can run, but you can't hide. Lady LOL. Good morning. Good morning, Nightwind Faye. Good morning, everybody. Yes. So, I'm doing this video today. My patience is being tested. I'm right behind the garbage man and, you know, just letting him do his job and just trying to make my way to mine. So I'm doing this video today because, you know, we do the riding with the witch. It's our little thing that we got going on. And there's something that I keep hearing that keeps irking the shit out of me. Nobody is perfect. I hate when people say that. I cannot stand when people say that. If you guys say that, stop saying that. I cannot stand it. Good morning. My neighbors. I cannot stand when people say nobody is perfect. Shut up. I feel like people say nobody is perfect to give themselves the okay to do something shitty or to treat somebody bad or to be to give an excuse for what's not good about them. You know? Hold on. Okay. So when people say nobody is perfect, when you say nobody is perfect, when somebody says, you know, oh, you did this or you did that, and they try to call you out for something that you did wrong, and then you say, oh, nobody is perfect, you're giving yourself the okay. You're giving yourself the okay to be a shitty person, and you should never say that. You should never say nobody is perfect. You should never think nobody is perfect, because the thing is that, yeah, you by saying that, you're giving yourself the okay, but what you're also doing is you're belittling yourself, because you're making perfect seem like something that's so far away, that that perfection is just untouchable. Nobody can ever be perfect. But here's the thing, is if you're trying to be the best person that you can be, you already are perfect. And that's the thing, is that you're perfect in your own way. Other people are perfect in their own way. There is no just one kind of perfect. You know, I could say that I am married to a perfect man. He might not be perfect to somebody else, but he's perfect in my eyes. So, you know, when somebody says, oh, nobody is perfect, oh, I'm not perfect, oh, this person's not perfect, oh, I'm, you know, yeah, my husband's, you know, just not saying me personally, but for example, if another woman was to say, yeah, my husband's a piece of shit, nobody's perfect, you're settling by being with somebody that you're not happy with, and you're using the excuse of nobody is perfect to settle for what it is that you have. So when people say nobody is perfect, or this person's not perfect, or I'm not perfect, you know, when you guys say this to somebody, you're giving yourself an excuse, and you're giving other people around you the excuse to be less than their potential of who they can be and who they should be trying to be. And instead of building this person up, or building yourself up to be the person that you know you have it in you to be, by saying nobody is perfect and I'm not perfect, you're saying I can't be that. It's too far away. I'm not going to try it. Just take me as I am, or don't have me at all. You know, that's basically what you're saying. And you should never say that, especially when it comes to your children, your family, your spouse, people who love you and who have been there. And I'm only saying if they have been there in times when you didn't have anything at all, in times when maybe in bad health, in times when you of depression, in times that you were broke, in times that you were lost, and they were there for you, and they believed in you, and they helped you to hold it together, and they gave you reasons to try to become a better version of you, then why tell these people that you're not perfect and that perfection doesn't exist, that there's no perfect, nobody is perfect, there is no type of, nobody's perfect at all, and I'm not perfect and you're not perfect? Why say that to somebody that you know is deserving of the best qualities that you can have and that you can be in another person's life? It takes work. It's not something that, you know, yeah, oh, you know, I think my shit don't stink. No, that's not what I'm saying. But if you know that there is something that you are doing wrong, own it. Don't say, oh, I'm not perfect, and give yourself an excuse to be an ugly person, to be an ugly version of you. Don't do that. Know that you have the capability, you have the power to change yourself. You have the power to get rid of whatever it is that doesn't serve you, that doesn't serve your highest good, and that doesn't serve the highest good of the people that you love and the people around you and the people who are deserving of the best version of you, because they were there when you were not the best version of yourself. They saw potential. They didn't see the person you were in the moment, but they saw the person that you would be after healing and after dealing with all that you were dealing with and after finding yourself. They saw more in you in that moment than what you've seen in yourself. So know that, and know that these people that are around you are deserving of the best version of you. You're deserving of the best version of you. And if you don't become the best version of yourself, you're always going to have what it is that you have right now. And if that's something that's not good, you have that power to change it by changing you. You can't change the people around you. You can't change circumstances. You can't change what life has dealt you. But what you can change is your outlook on life. You can change, you can find solution. Don't find problems, find solution. Find solution to the problems that you already have. Find your way out. Start to piece things together. Make a plan for yourself. What you can do to change what it is that's going on around you. What you have control of. And then you will start to realize how the universe will change what it is that's going on around you. The universe has the power to do that. You have the power to change your outlook, to change what it is that you're giving to others, what you're giving to yourself. You have that power to change that. The universe has the power to change it all. You know, and we are of the universe. So know that change is as much as out there as it is in us. It exists. You just have to believe in it. Once you get down to saying, oh, I'm not perfect and nobody's perfect, then you're belittling yourself. You're saying it's something that you're not able to achieve, that you're not able to do just because it seems so far away. Know that you have to work harder. Know that once you get to this change and this perfection of you, that you're deserving of whatever it is, whatever greatness that comes your way, because you fought that hard to get there. And be proud of it. And be happy. And look at what you do have, and don't think about the things that you don't have. You know, but look at what you do have and be grateful for it, because every day that you wake up, every day that you're breathing, every day that you're able to walk this earth is a blessing. That is a blessing, and that is a miracle. Because not everybody has that. Not everybody is able to enjoy the things that we have around us. And, you know, we're not able, some of us are not able to enjoy the things that other people have, but you know what? That's where you have to become humble in what it is that you do have, and find joy and happiness in the things that you do have. Otherwise, you're always going to be looking at other people with an envious eye. And envy is it's a very ugly trait. It's a very ugly characteristic to have. And, you know, the world already has enough ugly in the world. Be the miracle, be the positive, be the happiness, be the love in the world. Be the change that you would like to see happen around you. Become that change, become that difference, because you have that power to do that. And by throwing in the towel and saying, oh, I'm not perfect, you're not believing in yourself. Start to believe in you. Believe in you the same way that other people believed in you when you didn't have shit. Then say nobody's perfect and you're not perfect, and see how ridiculous you're gonna sound when you say that. So don't ever say that you're not perfect. Don't ever say that nobody's perfect. When you say that, you're basically crumbling yourself up, saying, oh, I'm weak, I can't, you know. Okay, so I messed. Oh, hold on, let me get to all your comments and stuff like that, because I just started. My legging PC teaches me patience. Oh yes, legging. Yeah, I hear my husband talk about legging all the time when he's playing. What is it? Modern Warfare, whatever the fuck that game is called. Call of Duty. When he's playing Call of Duty and his game starts glitching on him, glitching and legging. That's all I hear. Let's see. Oh, hi Gentry. Thank you for joining us this morning. See, we should all strive. Hold on, I'm trying to look at the road and trying to read at the same time. We should all strive to at least for perfection. Yes, we should. Very true. And when you don't strive for that, you're not, like, it's like when you're living, this is the thing, is that everybody has, when you ask somebody, what do you consider living? What is living to you? Some people, it's living is waking up every day, going to work, providing for my family, trying to have a career, trying to buy a house, owning your own car. These are things, and you'll notice that a lot of people will start to name off material items, material things, that is what they consider living. They don't say living a happy life, living a fulfilling life, knowing love, receiving love, giving love, being healthy, being positive, you know, manifesting their dreams and their desires. They don't list things like these off because they've been taught to look at what it is that they have material wise. And especially if they came from if they came from like a poor family, they never really had what it is that they needed, and they always heard this, if we had this, if we had that, if we were rich, and they grow up hearing all these things. It becomes a program. It becomes a program implanted in your mind, whereas you're not looking for certain things that are not of materialism. You're looking at the material things that somehow they give your life meaning, they give your life purpose, and they help you to show achievement. Material items, material things cannot do this. We should be able to do this for ourselves. Being rich in happiness, being rich in love, being abundant in knowing who we are, and knowing the people around us, and just breathing air, freely breathing air that is abundant. You know, like, we can't run out of it. It's here, it's around. Be grateful that you're living and you're breathing and you're able to experience certain feelings and certain energies. These are the things what we should be striving for. This is what living is. Living is feeling. Living is energy. Living is giving and receiving. Not just of financial things or money or currency or what it is that you have, what you don't have. You know, when you start to look at these things, you start to lose yourself and you become somebody that you don't want to be, and that the people that care about you don't want to see you become. Let's see. Tanya says, I seek joy. That's awesome, Tanya. That's a good thing to seek. But when you're seeking something, start with you. Start with making yourself happy. Start with seeing what it is that fulfills you, what makes you happy, and when you start doing that with yourself, you're gonna see how things start to change around you, where you start to make other people happy and they're gonna start to make you happy, because it's something that's reciprocated. When you give, you get. You give, you get. You know, and that's how energy flows. So when you're wanting something, and when you're needing to feel something, and when you're looking for something from an outer source, give it to you first, because that's where it starts. It starts within you. Once you start that in you, the universe picks up on this energy and it starts to give you more of what you're already giving to yourself. And it becomes a constant flow. And yeah, that's how. So seeking joy is great. That's awesome. Naiwen Faye says, the more grateful I am, the more happiness comes to me. Yes, ashe to that. Let's see. Tanya says, it will chip away at your self-esteem to feel I am not perfect. Yeah, and that's the other thing too, you guys. You will start to learn that the more you work at something, the more that it's gonna seem like it's being attacked. And it's not. Don't get discouraged when this happens, because this happens when you're starting to make a difference and when you're starting to make a change. The reason why this happens is because the universe is testing you. Picture life as an obstacle course. When you're going through this obstacle course, you got to build, you got to have stamina, you got to have endurance, you got to have energy, you got to have the want and the need to get to where it is that you're going, right? You want to get to that finish line is where you're going, right? So when you're doing this, notice that the obstacle course will get harder and harder and harder. Not because you're just being attacked in some way, but because whenever you are about to achieve something great, you know that things are going to get a little bit harder, because the universe wants to make sure that you appreciate when it delivers. So picture life as an obstacle course, and when you're running this obstacle course and things are getting hard and they're getting difficult and things start to seem like they're kind of going wrong a little bit around you, don't feed into that energy, because it's a mirage. It's a trick. But when you feed into it, that's when you fall. That's when you fall in your obstacle course. That's when you hit a blockage where you can't get over a wall. Picture it, a big wall that you have to climb, right? You can't get over that wall. And over that wall is where you want to be. So when you don't feed into the things that are happening around you that are testing you, when you don't feed into that, you still keep going. You keep going and you keep going. And if you have to start over, then you start over. But when you start over with more endurance, more want, more energy. Don't allow yourself to be weak, because when you allow yourself to become weak, then that's when you don't get to where it is that you're wanting to be. And yeah, so Let's see, let me catch up with your comments. Tanya says, I am grateful for so much every single day, yet I am in pain and have health issues, but I am still joyous. That's, you know, Tanya, that's a really good thing that you're still able to find joy, even though you're dealing with health issues, and I'm really sorry about that. She says, happiness is contagious. Yes, indeed, it is. Night One Face says, same here, Tanya. Hugs. Having pain and having joy is work, but it's a good work. Yes, it is. Feed positive energy. Exactly. Oh, you guys, that's awesome. I'm so glad that you guys are talking with each other and uplifting each other, and you know that some of you are even able to relate to each other in certain ways, and that's a beautiful thing, because sometimes people feel like, you know, am I the only one going through this? There's so many people out here that are going through the same things that you're going through, and that feel alone. But when you guys are talking with each other and you're hearing this, you're hearing things coming from somebody who can relate to your situation and having a good outlook on it, despite what it is that you're going through. You know, that's very humbling for you to be that way, and it's beautiful. So yeah, I definitely admire that. All right, you guys, well, I just got here to the shop. Hopefully this message has served you, and you know, for anybody who was needing to hear this, you know, stop saying you're not perfect. Stop saying that the people around you are not perfect, and nobody's perfect, because we can all try our hardest to be, and we're all perfect in our own ways, and so is everybody around you. It's just the people who are trying that makes a difference. So with all this being said, you guys, thank you so much, Tanya. She said, have a lovely and prosperous day. Thank you so much. Thank you, Night One Face. She says, blessings and have a wonderful day, y'all. Much love and hugs. Yes, as to you as well, Night One Face. All right, you guys, well, I will see you a little bit later. Thank you so much for riding with me. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys at the next one. Blessed be.